You wake up, stretch, and think you're starting another normal day. But what if the very first things you do in the morning are quietly aging your heart, making it stiffer, weaker, and more vulnerable to heart attack or stroke? For millions of seniors, it's not the big events that damage the heart. It's the little morning habits that seem harmless, habits that, over the years, carve away at your arteries, raise your blood pressure, and shorten your lifespan. And here's the shocking truth. Most people over 60 do these mistakes every single day without realizing the damage. But the good news? A few small shifts in your morning routine can actually do the opposite. They can clean your arteries, strengthen your heart muscle, and give you the stamina you thought was gone forever. Today I'll reveal the 3 worst morning habits that age your heart fast. And then I'll give you 3 powerful replacements that keep your heart young, strong, and beating smoothly for years to come. Stay with me until the very end, because number 1 is something almost nobody talks about, yet it may be the most important for seniors like you. Let's start with the truth about aging and your heart. After 60, your cardiovascular system changes in ways you can't always feel right away. The arteries lose elasticity, what doctors call arterial stiffness. That means your blood vessels can't expand and contract the way they once did, so every heartbeat pushes harder against the walls. That's why blood pressure rises with age. The heart muscle itself can also weaken, pumping less efficiently, and the electrical signals that keep it beating in rhythm can become irregular. A 2022 study in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that seniors with just mild arterial stiffness were nearly twice as likely to experience heart failure over a 10-year span. The scary part? Most people never feel these changes until it's too late. But here's what researchers also found. Lifestyle choices, especially daily habits, play a massive role in either accelerating or slowing down these changes. Your mornings set the tone for your entire cardiovascular day. What you do in that first hour can spike inflammation, stress hormones, and blood sugar. Or it can create calm, stable rhythms that protect your arteries and keep your heart young. Let's count down the 3 habits that silently age your heart every morning, and then turn them around into 3 heart-saving rituals you can start tomorrow. Coming in at number 3 of the worst morning habits: skipping water. I know it sounds simple, but let me explain why this is deadly for your heart. When you wake up, you've gone 6 to 8 hours without fluids. Your blood is naturally thicker, your circulation is slower, and your heart has to pump harder. Skipping that first glass of water means you're sending your heart into battle dehydrated. A study from the European Society of Cardiology found that people who consistently skipped morning hydration had significantly higher risks of stroke and sudden cardiac events. Imagine trying to run a car engine without enough oil. The friction builds, parts wear down, and eventually something breaks. That's exactly what dehydration does to your arteries and heart muscle. Worse, many seniors make this mistake by reaching straight for coffee instead, which is a diuretic and pushes even more fluid out of your body. Over time, that morning dryness thickens the blood, raises clot risk, and silently ages your heart. Number 2 of the worst habits: sitting too long right after waking. Picture this. You roll out of bed, shuffle to your favorite chair, and sit down with the newspaper or television for an hour. It feels harmless, even comforting. But the moment you sit for long periods in the morning, blood pools in your lower body, circulation slows, and the inner lining of your arteries, the endothelium, doesn't get the healthy flow it needs to stay elastic. A 2021 Harvard Medical School review showed that sedentary behavior, especially in the morning hours, was strongly linked to stiffer arteries in older adults. Think about that. Your heart wants movement to push oxygen and nutrients through your vessels, but by sitting, you force it to pump harder against a stagnant system. Over months and years, that morning stillness turns into higher blood pressure, more plaque buildup, and weaker cardiac output. This is why so many seniors feel sluggish and out of breath by midday. Their heart was never given the morning kickstart it needed. And number one, the worst morning habit of all for aging, your heart. Loading up on sugary processed breakfasts. Toast with jam, pastries, sugary cereals, even flavored yogurts. They all seem innocent, but they create a dangerous spike in blood sugar and insulin within minutes. After 60, your body processes sugar less efficiently. The pancreas has to work harder, and blood sugar lingers longer in your bloodstream. That excess sugar attaches to proteins in your arteries in a process called glycation, which stiffens vessel walls and accelerates aging. Researchers at the Mayo Clinic call this sugar hardening, and they've linked it to faster plaque buildup and higher risk of heart attack. What makes this even more dangerous is the crash that follows. By 10 a.m., your blood sugar dips, your adrenaline spikes, and your heart races to keep up with the roller coaster. One woman I worked with described it perfectly. She said it felt like her heart was sprinting in a marathon it never signed up for. And the saddest part? Many seniors eat these exact breakfasts because they seem convenient or light. In reality, they're silent poison to your heart. Now, let's flip the script. You don't need massive lifestyle overhauls to protect your heart. Just small, consistent morning changes can keep your arteries flexible, lower your blood pressure, and restore energy you thought was gone. Let's count down the 3 heart-saving habits that keep your heart young. Number 3 on the heart healing list. Starting your day with a tall glass of water plus a pinch of minerals. Plain water hydrates, yes, but seniors often need electrolytes to truly restore balance after a night's rest. A study in the journal Nutrients found that older adults who consumed a mineral-rich morning beverage had better hydration status and lower resting blood pressure. Try adding just a pinch of Himalayan salt or squeezing half a lemon into your water. Not only does it taste refreshing, but it also helps replace electrolytes lost overnight. One man told me after making this change, "My morning dizziness vanished in 2 weeks, and I finally had steady energy until lunch." That's how powerful hydration can be for your heart. Number 2, gentle movement within 15 minutes of waking. This doesn't mean running or heavy exercise. I'm talking about light stretches, a short walk around your home, or even marching in place. Movement wakes up the endothelium, stimulates nitric oxide production, and gets blood flowing through. The arteries. Nitric oxide is your body's natural artery relaxer, keeping vessels open and pressure lower. A 2020 study from Johns Hopkins showed that seniors who did just 5 to 10 minutes of light morning movement had 25% better vascular function compared to those who remained sedentary. The key is consistency. Think of it like opening the blinds and letting sunlight into your heart's windows. You're telling your cardiovascular system, wake up, circulate, stay flexible, and the payoff? Stronger stamina throughout the day and less strain on your heart at night. Finally, number 1, the most powerful habit to keep your heart young, a protein-rich, fiber-friendly breakfast. Unlike sugary cereals, this kind of breakfast stabilizes blood sugar, keeps insulin low, and provides building blocks for strong heart muscle. Foods like oatmeal with chia seeds, a vegetable omelet, or even a small portion of Greek yogurt with berries all support steady energy. A landmark 2019 study in Circulation found that older adults who prioritized protein and fiber at breakfast had 30% lower rates of heart disease progression over 10 years. Here's a simple example. Instead of buttered toast with jam, try a slice of whole grain toast topped with avocado and a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds. You'll feel fuller, your arteries stay calmer, and your heart gets nutrients that actively repair damaged vessel walls. Evelyn, a 72-year-old I worked with, swapped her sweet pastries for eggs and spinach. Within a month, her blood pressure dropped 12 points, and she said she felt a decade younger climbing the stairs. So there you have it. 3 habits to avoid and 3 heart-protecting rituals to replace them with. Skip dehydration, sitting too long, and sugary breakfasts. Instead, Hydrate deeply with minerals, move gently within minutes of waking, and fuel your heart with protein and fiber. Remember, your body is always trying to heal itself. Your heart doesn't want to grow old before its time. Give it the right tools every morning, and it will reward you with more energy, clearer thinking, and the strength to enjoy the years ahead. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these habits will you start tomorrow morning? Leave your answer in the comments, and let's share ideas that keep our hearts strong together. And if you want your next decade to feel better than the last, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Your heart deserves it, and so do you.